Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today we've got a good matchup in store. Buck Farmer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he throws the basic fastball, curveball, changeup, and I've always felt like the fastball, curveball, changeup was the most difficult because it gives you a different angle to look at the ball coming, a different plane on all three of the pitches.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes. Well, you wonder why left-handed hitters have such pretty swings. When you hit the first pitch like that and you hit it for right field for a hit, man, it's a pretty thing.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Presley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Upton is after it, and it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. Home run.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Oh, they're making a statement already here in the first inning. We got the 2-run home run, and now he gets a base hit following the home run. They came out today swinging.
Here's Chase Headley. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1-run score. And striding in is the second baseman Ian Kinsler now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Number 5.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. What's going to be the key for them today, HR?
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted it to. They're already down a bunch of runs. But what do? You play the same game. Try to manufacture, score runs. Let's try to win this inning. The next inning, chip away at that lead until you get right back in the game.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
2-2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Oh, that's one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They can't chip. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Brett Gardner.
High in the air out to center field. Presley giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers. And I'm looking down there at Miguel Cabrera. Can you believe this guy was a shortstop when he broke in? Yeah, skinny 20-year-old playing shortstop for the Marlins. He's moved around the diamond now, playing on the corners a lot. But obviously the big fella, he's such a great hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the game. That's why you want him in the game. But he doesn't hurt you on the defensive side either.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Got Holiday a little froggy on his front foot that time as this is pulled foul into the seats in left.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Martinez is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. And a wide one here for ball one. So 1-2 pitch. Might be putting him on now. It's ball two. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Aaron Hicks. Now, yes, he can go get the ball with the best of them. I've watched him make great plays over his head, ranging to the right or the left. But, man, can he throw. And he threw a ball a few years back. That was one of the best throws I've ever seen. And that there put him on the map.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Nick Castellanos now. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Gregorius onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back on a beautiful day here in Detroit as we're set for the top of the third from the home of the Tigers. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
He'll sub if you sub.
The 0-1 on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Ready to take his hacks again, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Castro rounds third and is digging for the plate. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Gregorius.
Jacob Van you sub I sub for you.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. One down. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now
trying to pick things up where he left off, Chase Headley. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, I did.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Here's Chris Carter now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-1 pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 0-2 home. Runners breaking for the plate. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Presley over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set. Here it comes. That's hit hard. Cabrera able to take it in. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. The Yankees settling in now. Alex Presley. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hit hard but foul. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Grounded softly to the right. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1.
Batting 8th, catcher James McCann.
Into the box now, James McCann. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Dixon Machado digs in. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off for the
He'll
Yankees,
lead things off as they
center
look to
fielder,
perhaps build
Aaron
on an already
Hicks.
sizable lead. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez sprinting after it, and it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Shane Green, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Down the third baseline. Now the 0-1. This is line to left. And Holiday has a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Starlin Castro. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Now the pitch. There goes the runner. Line towards center field. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Striding in, Alex Avila comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 3 up, 3. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-1 pitch. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. And he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short. And the toughest one of them all, the triple. He's going to, looks like he's going to get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, man. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Here's Chase Headley as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris
At
Carter.
the plate, Chris Carter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Presley racing back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. From the stretch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now the runner's on his way home. And a step off. And here's the tag, and he is dead in the water trying to steal home. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Here's J.D. Martinez. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fouled back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Nick Castellanos now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Aaron Judge will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out at third. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And no shot there for Cabrera. It's a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 9-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Runner goes for third. Now a step off, and they've got the runner between second and third. And they're going to put the tag on him at third. Very careless that time to get caught. Ready for another chance? Alex Presley. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Scorched to third. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
The catcher, number 34. James McCann.
Digging in to try it again. James McCann comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dixon Machado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Machado.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Just keeping him float. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Fastball in there for a called strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Throw over to the bag, runner back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Dixon Machado goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. I'm set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now a move over to first. Runners back. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. So the Bronx Bombers wrap out 19 hits. Michael Pineda earns his 8th victory of the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Buck Farmer allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing.